Welcome to 3 Hour News Show. You are now watching our signature segment, See the Stories. And currently, I'm just having my free time and I'm waiting for iftar. And usually what I would do is I would scroll around TikTok and look for some fun, exciting videos. And I am currently looking at this video where it's teaching some English shortcuts. Let's take a look at the video.
Right guys, we're going to do another English language today, yeah? So, what do you mean? Yeah? Do you mean? Do you want to go and play golf? Yeah? Do you want to? Do you know what? Can you not hear me? I've been saying yeah about 10 times. Then it'll be 5 minutes, okay?
Looking back on all the time we spent together, you ought to know by now, you wanna be my lover, wanna be my lover.
And joining us, here is the content creator behind the viral video, Sam Fenton. So let's welcome Sam. Hi, Sam.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
I was just looking at your video earlier, and it's super interesting, and it went viral and helped a lot of people, to use shortcuts with language spelling in their daily conversations. It also helped me because, like, sometimes, especially with the British accent, it could be hard to understand and
Yeah.
could be, hard to pronounce.
It's the pronunciation of it.
Yeah, so can we hear more about the story behind your content?
Yeah, so the idea came from, like, we're in England, we're very lazy with our language. So we tend to say like 3 or 4 words together into one word. So say, for instance, we'll say, do you know what I mean? We'd say, do you know what I mean? Like we'd like speed it up. So I kind of took that idea and created English language, and yeah, it kind of blew up. It started as a joke because I do like comedy skits, and then people were actually learning from it, so it became like educational. So yeah, it went viral, and then that's it.
That sounds really interesting indeed. And so, with you creating this shortcut of English sentences, do you create it yourself? And how do you exactly come up with these shortcuts?
Yeah, so it's funny you say that. I probably say 10 or 15 of them a day, but you don't, because we speak so quick, we don't actually realize we're saying them. So when I came up with the first English language, I would just, throughout the day, I'd be like, oh my God, that's another one. So I'd write it down. So it all comes from my vocabulary, basically. And everyone kind of relates to it that live in London as well. So yeah, they literally just all come from me, basically.
So Sam, I was just looking at your video, and yeah, so your video has went viral and it helped so many people. I saw in the comments that, they are using your shortcuts of the language, English, pronunciation and spelling in daily conversation. So we love to hear more about the story behind your content.
So I'll get comments from, so people actually learning English now, and they'll message me being like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, I'm learning like amazing from it. And then you'd get people that, like you say, people that comment words that I've not said yet. So I'd write that in my little list to do, and then like I'll tick them off throughout the videos. And like what I do now is I'll just put them all together in a sentence at the bottom of the video. So yeah, it's mad that people like helping me out with it.
So in your contents of teaching people the English shortcuts, do you, come up with these shortcuts yourself?
Do you know what? No, I haven't really, but I get a lot of messages from, so obviously in England we have different cities with different accents. So sometimes they will message and be like, oh, we say it different.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there was actually a video where I pronounced it in like a different accent, but not, obviously, like I think it was like Liverpool or something like that, and people were laughing at it. But yeah, that's definitely something to consider.
So I saw the comments in your TikTok. Some of your followers, they have been asking you to do some phrases and some sentences, right? So what exactly is the one that you think is, the most unique one that the followers have asked you to do?
Yeah, so I live in a big block, and we have like a big recycling area. So I just get my cardboard from there, and obviously the first first 1 or 2 videos, I just kind of kept the cardboard, and people actually liked it. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to keep the cardboard going. But on my recent video, I've actually bought a whiteboard now, and my recent video, I've done it on a whiteboard. So I'll see how it goes. But if not, I'll go back to the cardboard.
And so far, how many cardboards have you
So I've done 18 English language videos, and then I also do like a women's language and a men's language, which is basically like what men actually mean when they say certain things. And so I've done that on cardboard as well. So I would have probably maybe 25-30 pieces of cardboard, which is quite a lot.
And you do it in handwriting, so is there some fails? You know, like sometimes you misspelled a word and you have to do new one.
I've probably, you know what, I'm on a good record because I've only messed up maybe like 1 or 2 boards.
Oh.
But because the minute if you do one mistake, you just got just get a new bit of cardboard.
Make a new one completely.
So I'll say if you have made 25 cardboards, and usually you would have 3 phrases, right? 3 sentences. So that's around 75 shortcuts that you've made.
Yeah, that's mad. And I'm starting to slow down now because there's only certain shortcuts that you can come up with. So it's been a journey.
Yeah, and perhaps maybe you could explore another accent.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And so far, out of your content about making the English shortcuts and then the women and male phrases, and what is exactly your favorite content that you've made?
Do you know what? You can't really beat English language, but because my content's like relatable, so that opens like a wide range of content that I can shoot. So I'll do like relationship stuff, that performs quite well because everyone can relate to it. And then I've just introduced something called Funky Fridays, which is like a dance video that I'll do every Friday just to like boost people's get them through the day or whatever. But yeah, other than that, I think probably English language tops it all. So
Yep, and other this English language content, and you also, like you said, you have like a dance video, and you also role play, you cosplay sometimes as like an old lady or like some kid at a pharmacy or something. So what the thing that you enjoy most as a content creator?
probably that, it just involves loads of, because it's like a lot of acting, I kind of just get to play all these different roles. So obviously I've got loads of wigs now that I just put on and like different clothes and stuff. And sometimes I'll go out in the public and I'll dress up as like a character. I don't know if you've seen it. I've done like a Grinch video. I've done like an elf video. So that I enjoy as well. So it's just the freedom with it and just have a laugh with it basically.
Where do you usually get these costumes?
So I either order them online or I know a makeup artist that's really good, that does quite a lot of stuff. So she'll do like all the prosthetics. She's done the Grinch one. Anna Lingus, she's called, but yeah, she's brilliant. So yeah, I'll either go to her or I'll just order fancy dress costumes or whatever.
So at home you must have a lot of properties, like your house must have looked like you're doing an art project every time, because you have cardboards and then you have all these costumes everywhere.
Yeah, the missus gets the ump sometimes because she's like, oh my god, you've got all this everywhere, but yeah, she likes it.
Okay.
So.
Sam, so it's not See the Stories if we're not asking our guests to do something. So I'm going to ask you to play a game with me. Can you teach me, some of the shortcuts for your English language?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the English language version, and then I want you to convert it into real language.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily now. You can do it like when we go off air or whatever.
Okay.
So the first, if you've seen my videos, you'll get the first one, right? So the first one is Anita. And the second one is Go for a Dump.
That's go for a dump.
Yeah, so put them all together. So Anita, go for a dump.
I need to go for a dump.
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
Basically, what it means is like, for example, if you're in a rush. So if someone stops you and goes, oh, have you got a minute? And you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I need to go for a dump.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what. But yeah, so
You know, our video journalist right now, her name is actually Anita.
oh really? Yeah. Do you know what? Anita is a name, so it's weird. Me when I write them out, I'm like, that's actually a name.
Yeah, so yeah, it's really interesting. Thank you so much. Do you have another one for us?
I don't actually,
Okay.
but yeah, no, that's it.
Okay, all right. So Sam, thank you so much for having a chat with us and also teaching us some of your English language. Thank you.
No
So
worries.
I hope next time when you come by to Indonesia, you can have a chance to come
Yeah.
by to our studio.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be good.
All right, thank you.
Cheers. Bye.
Right, so that wraps up See the Stories with Sam Fenton. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned in 3 Hour News Show.